safe and intentionally forgot the combination. Out of sight, out of mind. I mean, they prayed for me with the blessed oil, so I had to be delivered, right? Or at least I figured. But years later, it began to resurface, and I started to experience memory triggers. It became obvious we could no longer put a Band-Aid on a wound that needed surgery. God had to be looking down like that's not why I allowed it or who I created her to be. I created a habit of pretending like things never happened. I thought I could concoct my own healing remedy as long as I was reading, praying, and fasting. But the wound was infected and began to spread to every area of my life. All because I didn't want to sign the consent form to go into God's life. I didn't want the surgery. I didn't want to face reality. I didn't want to answer him. I wanted him to answer me. What kind of God would allow an innocent child to be molested? Allow me to share with you one of the most beautifulest, ugliest revelations. The same God who sent his own son to die on a cross that most would be ungrateful for, and even more would take lightly, and even more would crucify him again with our actions. And although there was no violence, there was any deceit found in his mouth that pleased the Lord to bruise him. That don't make no sense to us. But his ways are not our ways, and his thoughts are not our thoughts. The glory of Christ is the resurrection, but you can't just skip the cross. So you can't skip the suffering or all the souls he came for that were lost. I said he can't skip the suffering or all the souls he came for that were lost. There is light at the end of the tunnel. You may not see it, but he sees it clear. But some of us are running haphazardly in the dark due to fear. God has amazing plans for us. But we got hung up, and we hung up on trying to figure out why. Hung up on why us and why not some other child. Hung up on why were we the ones that had to deal with it. And hung up on not being able to forgive. But Christ is the ultimate hang up. He was hung up for you. He was hung up for me. So enough of the hang ups, because his hang up reigns supreme. So, to every little girl and every little boy who has ever felt defenseless, to every man and every woman who feels like the enemy is beating them senseless, to every small cry in the middle of the night so that no one would hear, to every face buried in pillows to hide the tears for every throat that the enemy tries to choke with asthmatic breaths of air. Christ is the breath of life. Let him be your inhaler. Some of you, right here in this room, wouldn't hear it unless it was from somebody who actually went through it. And in that case, he has allowed me to stand as a testimony for you, and that you know that it was worth it. It was worth every ounce of physical, mental, and spiritual pain that I would actually go through again if you would continue to let me come all the way from Cali here to Toronto to tell you over and over and over again that you have to let God get close. Because like Paul, I reckon that the sufferings at this present time are just not worthy to be compared with the glory that shall be revealed.